So the way team training works is that the rules and the standards for the dog get upheld the exact same way by both of you all the time. You're already doing some of this, otherwise Odie would be an absolute train wreck. So good job. Bryce, his name is Odie.
Yeah, we call him Odie when we train.
Okay.
Because he doesn't
Um,
listen.
Everything, dogs are really big believers of consistency. And they're not very good at shades of gray, and they're not very good at rationalizing, or um, it's either extrapolating or interpolating. I get them confused. But we can hear sit down, and we understand that that means sit. Your dog hears sit down from one person and does one thing, hears sit from a different person and does sit. So the words need to stay the same, even down to the dog's name. Odie is also not learning the word stay.
Okay.
The reason for that is I teach by a principle of the implied stay, where it's kind of like when you put a kid's seatbelt on, you don't say, okay, now don't take your seatbelt off. I mean, you might need to when they're really little, but once they're older, you don't have to keep saying, keep your seatbelt on. It's a given. That's how we treat stay, because Odie's one day going to have really complicated strings of commands. Also, if Odie starts to learn that stay has to come after down in order for it to be enforced, if Cammy just says down and doesn't say stay, you might inadvertently make it so that Odie won't remain in a down for Cammy.
Wake up. Can you see us?
I can.
Oh, I guess I could turn around and see my damn computer, huh? Sit. Good boy.
Excellent. Good job. Okay. Now show me down.
Down. Lay down.
Oh, what did you do there?
Sit. Sit. Lay down. Good boy. Yes.
Okay. Do you hear what you said?
I said lay down.
Why did you say lay down?
He wasn't responding to down, so I added lay, hoping it would work.
Okay, but why?
I don't know.
Okay.
What we're used to.
Yeah, I guess it is what we're used to. We have said lay down for a long time.
Okay. So the problem is you and I have been teaching Odie down as down for the last few weeks.
Yeah.
So my question, and when you filled out your command list has the word down. So have you been saying down for the last 2 weeks, or have you been saying lay down?
I'm guessing that there have been a couple of lays included in there, if I'm being honest. I've been trying to say down, but I'm guaranteeing that there have been a couple of lays put in there.
It's mixed signals too, because when I tell them to lay down, I don't say down, I say lay down.
Okay,
He
shit.
responds.
Okay, so yeah, Bryce just said a good point. So he's been saying lay down, and I've been saying down, and so we just need to get on the same page of just down.
Well, we can do lay down if that's what you want to do, but we need to pick one or the other.
Which one works for you? Do you want to stick with
I'm
lay
ready
down?
to lay down.
Okay, then I guess let's just stick with lay down.
Okay.
Because
So
our dogs downstairs are told to lay down,
that's true.
and it'll be confusing to go back and forth between the two.
That's true. Okay.
That's a very good point, Bryce.
Because I tell the dogs downstairs to stay before they eat their food.
Yeah.
I don't imply it. It's just they're starting to pick up. I don't always have to say it, but they will respond to it.
Yeah.
Right. When
Separately,
your
'cause-
dogs, quick question though, when Ghost and Doggo respond to stay, are they in a sit shape? Are they in a standing shape? Or are they in a down shape?
I always tell them to sit first, and then once they sit, then I tell them to stay, and I'll put the food in front of them, and then I'll say stay again. and I'll back away, and then they wait for my command to say eat before they'll eat.
Okay. So you're in that situation, stay is a superfluous word because you've already told them to sit.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it should. They
Okay.
should have been. Yeah, the stay command should be implied.
Yes, exactly. And inadvertently, you're adding excitement by saying a second stay.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Because it's like, okay, imagine kids at a race. If the announcer says, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, and then the kids all race for whatever they're going for, that's what stay does to dogs.
That makes sense.
So Bryce, Odie is sit or lay down and then just eat, no stay. It'll take you a while to break the habit, but you will get there.
Okay.
Now, the hard thing becomes you might play around with dropping stay with the other dogs and see if they stay and sit.
They might, huh?
Yeah, they could.
Because it is really weird having different commands for different dogs.